And you're socialists, of course, because socialism is a bridge to full-blown totalitarian communism, which is their ultimate aim. The socialists will often blend Christianity in with their Marxist ideas because it helps them get the Christians on the bridge and to bring them along and get them closer down the road to full-blown atheism. In fact, there are reports, there are articles out there, I've been reading them, where they're talking about how atheism is on the rise in America. You have fewer and fewer people who are actually Bible-believing Christians. At least that's what they're saying. Now, I don't completely trust them, quite frankly. I don't trust a lot of these polls. I don't trust a lot of these statistics because I know from history, especially the history of the leftist movement, that they use fake polls and fake statistics to drive their agenda. And they've been doing that, especially on the subject of homosexuality. And we've talked about on this program before how Kinsey did that, telling people that 10% of American men were fully gay. 10 to 30%. Up to 30% were partly gay. It was all based upon false statistics. They're doing that now on the issue of gay marriage. They're saying that public opinion has shifted on gay marriage. I honestly don't believe it. They're saying now 54% of the population supposedly agrees with gay marriage, even though 30 states voted on it and they all voted no. They said, no, we don't want gay marriage. But now supposedly, now that federal judges have usurped the popular opinion and struck it down, now supposedly public opinion has shifted. And the reality is the people who are doing these polls, they don't have access to 54% of our population. They're claiming that they do. But if you look at the numbers of the size of an audience for the average news program, they don't have access. There are 320 million people in our country, brethren. These news programs don't have access to 150 or 60 million people. That would be about half. They don't have access to 50% because they can't even get that many people to watch their program. These audiences, like NBC News, they have the number one audience. They have like 9 million people who watch their show. That means you got 311 million people who are not watching their program and who are not a part of these ridiculous polls that they do every 20 minutes. And they come out and they say, now, according to the NBC poll, 54%. How many people answer the NBC poll? You look at the numbers, it's like 100,000 people. So it's not 54% of America. It's 54% of their largely uninformed, brainwashed audience. That's the 54%. But that's not, they don't have 162 million or whatever it would be, or even 160 million people that are telling them that they approve of gay marriage. And so this is all propaganda. This is manipulation to try to brainwash people into thinking that, yes, now America has decided that it wants gay marriage, supposedly, when that's not at all what has happened. Not at all. It's a deception. It's just like the Nazi propaganda in the 1930s.